we wanted to combine two of our favorite passions in the world that we absolutely dearly, dearly love, and that's fitness and entrepreneurship. And that's what we're gonna basically talk to you guys about, is finding something that you love and find something that you're absolutely passionate about and create a business out of it. So what's something that you're passionate about? You like food? What about you? Running? Okay. So that's what we're passionate about. We're very passionate about fitness and we're very passionate about business. And we wanted to create a new genre, something that no one was really doing right now. I don't know if you guys follow any Instagram models or any like fitness models on Instagram or Twitter. Do you guys follow anybody? Like Nikki Heaton, anyone? You guys follow anybody here?
David Lade.
Yeah.
It's pretty left side. It's John Skywalker.
Okay, so all these people have one thing in common, and they started on Instagram. Either a girl or a guy, we saw them post a picture on Instagram, and you know what? They got likes. And we wanted to combine that aspect with the business aspect, because we saw someone either trying to go on Instagram and post a workout video and try to create something for themselves. You know, that's great and all, but we wanted to create our own way. We wanted to create something that's personal to us, that's something that's ours, not just kind of following away that what everyone else is doing. And that's where the Fitchpreneur name came from, is we wanted to merge two different worlds, two different big passions of ours, and make them one thing. We want everyone to be a Fitchpreneur, because why? Fitness is something that you guys all should be doing. It helps develop the person, it helps develop you as a person. And so that's kind of why we started, because we didn't want to follow what everyone else was doing on social media. We wanted to create something that's personal to us. So a little bit of background about myself. Tristan will explain a little bit later. Does anyone play football in here? Okay, you two? Awesome. Which position do you guys play? Awesome. Okay, so back in our day, we played a little bit ball ourselves. Have you guys heard of Bishop?
Yeah.
That's where we went, and so we played football there. And so if you go in there, it's kind of like, football is like king there. We live and breathe it. We practice it, we wake up. We literally, that's our life while attending there. So that's where the fitness aspect of us came from. The passion grew there, and that's where it kind of started. You guys might think it's kind of funny, or it might sound a little silly. I started as a pre-law major in college. I wasn't on the path of business, and it was at a point in my life where I was in my first year of college. I was playing football, and I was extremely lost. And I don't know if you guys might have already experienced a feeling like that now, or you will at some point in your college career or after you graduate high school. And it's going to be okay. And I just wanted to explain to you that there was one night when I was just trying to go to sleep, and I was really, really restless. And my grandma came to me in a dream, and she not necessarily told me that maybe this isn't the path that you should be taking, but she kind of directed me into another path, and that was business. She kind of showed me visually in a dream, and that's the path that I've been on ever since, and that's what I'm truly, truly in love with. So like I kind of said, why we started was we saw a lot of people kind of following a wave, if you should say. We saw people not really trying to do their own thing, they're trying to copy each other. And that's not really what we wanted to do. That's not what we wanted to emulate. And kind of what we want to accomplish along the way is, does anybody have a gym membership, or does anybody go to the gym at all? Yeah, what gym do you go to?
LA Fitness.
In Arcadia? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you guys?
24.
24 in Arcadia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you go?
Golds.
Golds. Oh, okay. Bougie. Okay.
Bougie.
For about a 10-year plan is we want to create the world's first smart gym, meaning we want the gym to contribute to the environment, not just kind of take away from it, because what we want to do is somehow create all the cardio equipment that you guys use. Do you guys use Stairmaster? Yeah, the treadmill, things like that, yeah. So what we want to do eventually is to have those elliptical equipment be able to generate power for the gym, and we want to contribute to society more than take away. Now, you guys use your phones for everything. You guys use apps for everything. We want to be able to integrate an app in every single process that you take going to the gym. If as soon as you get there, you want to see how crowded it is, because we all know we hate crowded gyms. So if you had a way to be able to see that your gym or the gym you go to isn't as crowded, you could see that. If you want to order some chicken after your workout, we want you to be able to do that all through an app. And that's something that we have a big plan for in our 10-year plan. And right now what we're doing to make sure that we accomplish that goal is to use all these tools that you see here on the bottom. Who has an Instagram in here? Everybody? Exactly. Who doesn't? That's a better question. You guys might see these as social media feeds. You guys might see them like as just something to laugh about. But what we use Instagram and Twitter for is we use them to network. And we use them to grow our platform. Meaning that's exactly how we got in touch with your teacher, Miss Allen. That's the way she reached out to us. And you guys may see it as just a way to contact with your friends, keep up with what's funny, what's relevant. But what we use it for is we use it to network and we use it to grow our platform. And that's what we are really trying to do right now, is to really, really grow our platform. And what I mean by platform is to grow basically your community of people that know you. And that's what Tristan and I are constantly doing right now on an every single day basis, is because you can use these tools to become an entrepreneur. It wasn't like probably about 10 years ago where you didn't have these things. You didn't have these things at your disposal. Now you can use an Instagram, you can use your Twitter, you can use your Facebook and contact someone in Florida, contact someone in Michigan, understand what someone in Wisconsin is passionate about. And that's what's so awesome about these tools, is that you can communicate with people about similar interests anywhere in the world, basically. I know this is an entrepreneurship class. What is Miss Allen kind of talked to you guys so far?
What's the big thing we're writing right now?
Business plan? Awesome. On like a certain topic or like a certain product, or just what do you
Holiday.
You mentioned it earlier.
So basically that's what entrepreneurship is. Anyone explain to me what entrepreneurship is?
Starting your own business.
Starting your own business? Anyone else? Come on, guys.
Tough crowd.
Yeah. Okay, what's up, man?
So, if you have an idea, you run with it and you make it successful, and you, let's say, you make something into, you make nothing into something, and you make a business out of it and try to make a living out of it.
That's awesome. Okay, so where would you, what do you plan for your future? Like, what do you want to do in college?
I want to go into firefighting.
You want to go into firefighting? Okay, so if you create your own academy, say if you wanted to develop at some age, at some point in your life, you wanted to develop firefighters and their skills, you could turn that into a business. And it's something that you love, right? You love. Why did you pick firefighting?
I just wanted to be like having like a more active job, kind of.
Active
I
job?
don't want an office job. So.
Okay, so you don't want to be stuck behind a desk or anything like that? Okay. So if you created a program, say you all across the country, that develops firefighters to becoming better before they got into actual academy, the academy, right? Yeah. So if you develop that program, that's where entrepreneurship came in, is because you can turn that into a business to be able to help someone just like you on the other side of the country be the absolute best firefighter that they could possibly be. And that's the beauty of entrepreneurship. So basically why I fell in love with entrepreneurship is because I get to wake up and I get to do what I'm passionate about every single day. Yeah, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have teachers, like your wonderful teacher back there, we have firefighters. But what I love about entrepreneurship is, like you said, you like food, right? You said you like running, right? Okay, so you get to take those passions and you get to turn them into a business. And that's what we love. That's what Tristan and I absolutely fell in love with. And you have to be in love with it. What are you passionate about?
This guy is lifeless.
What about you? You play soccer? So if you wanted to be the absolute best soccer coach and you wanted to create your own camps, that's what you could do. And that's what we absolutely love about entrepreneurship, because you could absolutely be the absolute best at that and create that into a business. Now, who likes money? I'm sure we all like money, right? Yeah. You kind of need money to do certain things, right? What if I told you that there was like no limit, absolutely no limit to the amount of money that you could be making? That's something I kind of love as well about entrepreneurship, is because no one's going to tell you, no supervisor, no manager, no one above you is going to tell you, oh, you're capped at this certain position, you're capped at this certain salary. And you literally get to make as much as you want, because you can enter any industry. You can enter the soccer industry, you can enter the running industry, you can enter the food industry, and literally be the kings and queens of those industries while you're growing your pot. And so that's honestly why I truly, truly fell in love with entrepreneurship, is because I could take something that I absolutely love and turn that into a business and watch it grow.
All right, guys, so I want to talk to you guys a little bit about where you're at with your life right now. You guys are pretty much finishing a very important time in your life. It's pretty much a very structured way of life. You guys wake up every day. You have breaks in between classes every day. You guys have the same schedule. You may or may not have extracurricular activities before or after class. You know, you guys are kind of living, being told what to do, almost. And it's okay, you know, everyone has to go through this phase. But one thing you guys all need to realize is the next chapter that you guys are about to go through, you guys are going to be extremely, extremely independent. And you guys really need to start preparing for it. You guys are going to graduate, and some of you guys are going to know immediately right away what you guys want to do and what you're going to be doing. Some of you guys, like, what's your name? Brandon. Some of you guys don't really know what you want to do yet, or like and that's completely okay. You know, you got to be patient, because it comes to people at different times. But you guys need to really just kind of get in tune with yourself and who you are and the things you like to do. It's very important, because the sooner you're able to learn about yourself, you're ready to get going, get the wheels moving. So one big piece of advice I can give you guys is you guys need to find your passion. The reason why it's important to find your passion is when you guys go into business, it needs to be with something you guys are passionate about. It's not about making money. When you guys are passionate about something, it's easy to work hard towards it and to be successful. Like soccer, right? Running, food. It's things you guys like. It's kind of like school. Everyone has their favorite subject, and you guys have the subjects you don't like. You're going to do better in the subjects you do like, because it's something you guys actually care about. Apply that same concept to your passion in business. So find what you're passionate about, know what you're good at, and be the best at it. So some keys to success for you guys. First is to find and follow a role model. And you guys know who this is? Anyone? You guys gotta know who this is. Anyone? Have you guys heard of Randall Pitch? Anyone?
No.
Randall Pitch is the founder and the CEO of the brand LiftFit. You guys know what LiftFit is? It's like a fitness brand. You guys tell me you've never seen the LVFT?
Oh,
You guys know what that
yeah.
is?
The designer
Okay. So Randall Pitch, this guy right here, you can't really see it, but it's okay. He is the founder and the CEO of the brand LiftFit. He was passionate about a few different things, little background info. He was going to Long Beach State University. He was 4 units away from graduating with his degree in kinesiology. 4 units is not a lot, guys. That's 1 or 2 classes. He was at the end of his road. What he was able to understand is he had passions in design, he had passions in fitness, and he was just really good at hustling and working hard. And he was able to understand that school was not for him. So he ended up making the transition and going full-time into his LiftFit idea. So he actually worked, he was a personal trainer. He worked, saved up $300, bought his first batch of LiftFit shirts, sold it right out of the trunk of his car. 5 years later, he's a multimillionaire. He has his own warehouse it's full of shirts in sales. They're knocking stuff out like crazy. He has his own Lambo, he's got his own Range Rover, 2-story house, he's got the whole deal, and LiftFit is growing. It's not slowing down at all. So he actually has this little business plan on the next slide. I know you guys are talking about business plans, so it's actually really cool. I have this set up for you guys. I'm gonna jump over on this side. So he's got these 5 steps right here. First you have, can you see? All right. I need everyone to see this. I'm gonna jump over here. Okay, so first you have create. The creation phase is very important. You guys need to know what you're good at and what you're passionate about, and really just dive into this creation phase. The reason why it's very important to make something a good idea, a good product or a service, is because you're building a platform. You guys can't have a good structure if your platform is not strong. It's not going to be successful. It's gonna fall over. So you guys make sure you take time into this. Don't try doing something you're not good at. You know, some people there are certain things that they like to do, but they're not necessarily good at. You need to find what you're good at, and that's what you need to work towards. Next, you have network. Have you guys ever heard the saying, it's all about who you know? Anyone?
Yes.
It's
yes.
really, it sucks because, you know, it shouldn't be like that, but it actually is. It really is all about who you know. So networking is very important to get you guys the exposure and to help push you where you need to be. Networking is also important because you're able to find people that are like-minded, like yourself. You can build a team, get multiple people that are on the same path as you and have the same mindset as you. When you guys have a team, it's easier to knock out more work in a shorter amount of time. You guys could also hold each other accountable and just, you know, it's easier to do things with numbers. Next, you guys have marketing. Marketing is very, very, very important. If you guys don't market correctly, you're not going to make sales, you're not going to make profit. Matt and I, we actually have our own fitness camp. We call it Synergy Fit Camp. We have it at Arcadia County Park 3 times a week. The way we marketed for this is, you know, instead of buying a bunch of flyers, wasting a lot of time and energy just handing them out to everyone, we targeted the people that were wearing fitness clothes. You know, people go out, the yoga pants, the Nikes, shoes, and Nike shirts, and we ended up having a higher success conversion rate, giving stuff to those people as opposed to just everyone around. So it's very important to be extremely detailed and specific with your target audience. Next, you guys have build. So who in here has big plans for their future, like big ideas or something that they know they're going to want to do going down the road? What's your idea?
Jordan does.
Jordan,
Jordan.
go ahead.
Leo does.
Let's hear,
Well,
let's hear some
Emily.
Man, they already
Clothing
started
brand,
a business.
like active lifestyle, like
They started a
streetwear?
business.
Okay, do you have a certain name for it?
Oh, yeah.
Not yet. And who is someone else? Who is someone else?
What's going on, bro? What we got?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, either video editor or firefighter. One of them.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys, let's say your idea, you have the clothing, right? Yep. So in your mind, you have envisioned the end of the road to success. It looks really nice, right? You show up to work every day, you do your work, you have your team, it's going to be a fun experience. You know, it's going to be really, really cool. And then you come back to where you are right now. It could be a little discouraging, and it could give you like anxiety, make you anxious because you know you have so much that you have to do before you get to that point. And it could almost discourage someone so much where they're just saying, this isn't the path for me, this isn't something that I want to do. One thing you guys need to do is you need to just take a deep breath and to chill out, okay? You need to understand that everyone that has been successful has hit that point, has hit that wall. You guys need to understand who you are and what you like to do. So let's say Matt and I, for example, we have been in the fitness industry for 6 to 7 years now since we've been in high school. We have a good understanding of creating results for people and teaching people how to work out and stuff. So we created our boot camp, and now it's a good side source of income to fund for future platforms for us. So it seems like that. You know what you're good at. You know, you have ideas of who you are. So you need to take time out and see what you can do with what you have to continue to progress. One thing Matt and I learned that we tell people when it comes to business, you guys need to just start. You don't know what's going to happen, but you just start. So let's say 8 months ago, about almost a year ago, we started our Instagram page, The Fitrepreneurs, and we knew we wanted to create a platform where we can build a following. And then with that following, we can market to people future platforms or businesses that we decide to create. A few months after we started our Instagram page, we came up with the idea we're going to go forward with starting our own fitness camp. And the following that we created with our Instagram page helped us a lot with bringing people to our camp. But the thing is, we didn't know we were going to do the camp when we started with the idea of the Fitrepreneur page. So with that being said, if you guys have an idea, just start it. Instead of waiting for the right time and the right place to do it and trying to learn as much as you can so you can be successful, just start it, because the hands-on work and experience that you guys have and the failures you have doing that is going to teach you how to do it properly. Last, you guys need to believe. You guys need to believe in yourself more than anyone else. You know, you guys are going to have friends trying to tell you what to do. You guys are gonna have other people talking behind your back saying how you can't do it. Some of you guys are gonna have parents that are gonna tell you you're going in the wrong direction and how you're gonna fail. I wanna tell you my personal story a little bit. So, I go to Mount Sac College right now. I'm gonna be transferring to Cal Poly in the fall semester. For my first 2.5 years, I was doing all my general ed school, and I was also doing coursework for a major in mechanical engineering. It was something that was in my father's line of work, and going into college, my parents were telling me this is something you need to do because it's guaranteed money in your pocket. It's an industry that isn't going anywhere, and you're going to be safe if you do this as a job. So, me not really knowing who I was or what I wanted to do yet, I went down that road, and it was very scary and nerve-wracking because the longer I was going down this road, I realized there was a brick wall that was coming up ahead of me, and I was going to hit it at some point, and I was going to fail because it wasn't something that I liked. It wasn't something that I wanted to do. So it was just, I would wake up every day just a negative person, negative energy, just knowing in the back of my mind at some point this road that I'm going down is going to stop, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do after. Matt and I used to talk to each other years ago, and we both had an understanding that we were destined for greatness. We didn't want to work the standard 9 to 5. We wanted financial freedom, and success is there for you guys if you go out and take it. And we understood this, and we said, we're not going to settle for what society is throwing at us. We're going to carve our way and become successful. And we said, what do we both like? What do we both know that we're educated on and we know we can do? And it was fitness, sports, and business. Because in entrepreneurship, like Matt said, there's no price cap. You guys can make as much money as you want if you put the work into it. So we want to make businesses doing the things that we like to do. So I changed my major, and I got some negative feedback from my parents. And I'm sure this may or may not be something that you guys are going to have to go through as well, but it's something I had to go through. And it was very discouraging for me because my parents were people that I highly valued in my life. And for them to for me to feel as though they were not supporting me and they were telling me I was not making the right decision and just living every day with all this negative emotion, it was very scary for me because it's just all these people telling me I can't do. But what Matt helped me realize along with other people is, these are things that are completely normal. But what you need to understand is not everyone has walked every day in your shoes. Not everyone knows what you like or what you're capable of. I switched my major to business. Now I'm working for my degree in business, and I'm also in the process of creating platforms and building businesses with my partners. And I wake up every day. It's going to take time. You guys need to be patient. But as of now, I wake up every day, and I'm extremely happy. I'm happy to go to classes. I'm happy to go to work. I'm happy to go to our fitness camp that we have. And I developed into a harder person where I'm able to accept negative energy, and it doesn't affect me anymore because I know what I'm capable of doing and I know what I want to do. So it's going to take time. Some final keys to success is one trend that I noticed that resides in every single successful person is their ability to work hard and stay persistent. As you guys may or may not know, in business and in life, there's obstacles every single day. Everyone fails all the time. I'm sure you guys have heard, get back up, keep going, you're gonna fail, get back up, keep going. But it's actually very true. So, little tip for you guys, when you fail, you guys actually have the keys to success right there. When you guys fail at something, you can, if you evaluate it and look at everything that took place, you're able to understand what you did that caused failure. And then you try again. If you guys apply this concept over and over and over again, at some point you guys are going to be successful. It's hard work, you guys, and you guys are going to fail a lot. But if you're willing to get back up and adapt and stay persistent, you guys are going to make it.